Race day 3 of the Louis Vuitton Trophy in La Maddalena began literally with a bang as a fired-up Team Origin took on BMW Oracle Racing. Still smarting from 2 straight losses, Ben Ainsley and his British crew were on for a start box scrap, and James Spittle at the helm of the American boat was on the losing end. All aggression, Ainsley managed to hook under Oracle's stern, and when Spittle failed to give ground, there was contact.
Hey! Came down at us, they came straight down at us. Second time.
Out came the yellow flag, penalising BMW Oracle Racing. Compounding the American boat's problems, they were slow off the line, while Origin were up and running, the race in the bag for the British boat.
Yeah, it's a great race. It's a pretty exciting pre-start. Both boats were fighting quite hard, and we ended up having a nice start, and they had a penalty. So, but after that, the boys did a really good job sailing the boat fast, and the crew work. So it's a nice win. All the teams are tough, a long way to go.
Action aplenty too in the all-Italian derby between Azzurra and Luna Rossa. Ed Baird at the helm of Luna Rossa, leading around the first mark, only to suffer a poor Jenica set. That allowed Francesco Bruni to pounce, driving Azzurra around Luna Rossa and into the lead. It was all on downhill, protest flags flying on both boats as Luna Rossa closed in to regain the lead. But the race was finally decided at the bottom mark gate, with the boats splitting to either side. Azzurra's choice was the correct one, Bruni finding better pressure to overtake Luna Rossa on the third leg and claim the all-Italian bragging rights.
Yeah, it was very good. It was one of the closest, I think. We had a very fantastic jibe set, or Sandokan, however you want to call it, and we beat them into the jibe. We filled the kite before them and we rolled them, and was fully on the first downwind. A lot of calls, all greens, and we won the gate we wanted. So I'm very happy with the work of the crew today, work of the team. It was a team win, and I must thank all my guys. They did a fantastic job around the marks and on the maneuvers. We were better than them on the maneuvers, and we won because of that.
The bottom mark gate was also the deciding point in a tight tussle between Synergy and All for One. After leading around the first mark, Sebastian Koll at the wheel of All for One was under intense pressure from Karol Jablonski on Synergy as the Russians tried to position themselves for an attack. Tactician Rod Dawson found the perfect spot for Synergy to windward of All for One, who now couldn't take the favoured side of the gate. Slick crew work saw Jablonski spin Synergy around the mark, dead level with All for One. But the Russian boat now had that favoured side of the track and soon had the lead, extending all the way around the course to take the win.
It's a tough race, and going into the event, we all are very, very excited. So for sure it's good to win this race, and you know, there's still a long way to go, but we're getting together, and you know, it's been actually our first race in the series, and the All for One, this team have sailed already a little bit, so you know, it's like they have a kind of routine, and we are new into it, so everything was just a little bit maybe, you know, too noisy still, but the crew did a good job, you know. Rodo was calling a great tactic shots, you know, and we spot the proper, you know, wind shift, so it was, you know, good to win it. Thank you.
All for One were then involved in the most explosive action of the regatta so far as they took on Mascalzone Latino. Crunch time literally came as the two boats converged near the first mark. Gavin Brady kept squeezing the Italian boat up towards All for One, who had the starboard right of way. Brady finally judged to have tacked too close. The proof dangled off All for One's spinnaker pole. The collision safety bracket ripped off the stern of Mascalzone Latino. The yellow flag penalising Brady was rapidly followed by a red flag, forcing Mascalzone Latino to take their penalty instantly. That saw All for One take the lead and the win.
I think it was a close race. Obviously we pushed and tacked, and it was a biased first upwind, and then we trying to tack twice, and he pushed already the first tack very, very close in, and we tacked away, came after 2 or 3 lengths back again, and the second tack was even closer, and it was so close to the mark that we actually had our pull out already. So actually we got stuck with our spinnaker pull between the scoop, underneath his sticks there, half underneath the flag. So there were a lot of little and although harder contacts, Actually, I'm in the back of the boat here. I couldn't see everything, but it was clear there was contact.
And basically, just pushed it too far. It was a mistake from us pushing it in there. And surprisingly also, they didn't alter one little bit to avoid the collision, so we ended up hooking their pole on the leeward side of our flag pole on the back in the scoop. And that's sort of what, as they tried to tack away, the pole sort of tried to rip our flagpole off the back of the boat. So for sure, penalty on us for tacking too close, but we also think they should have avoided the collision.
And there was a win for Emirates Team New Zealand as well in their first outing of the regatta. Dean Barker and his crew gradually overhauling Team Origin, the British suffering their third loss in 4 races.